Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria. Today we'll be touring this private 4-bedroom luxury villa located in the residential area of Bang Jo, Phuket, Thailand. This home is part of a gated residential estate with 24-hour security where every single home is priced above 2.5 million US dollars. It's recently undergone a full renovation by a well-known local designer, Mary Prakamat. This is set on 2,000 square meter plot of land and offers 1,120 square meters of built-up space, featuring a private swimming pool, at-home gym, cinema, and comes fully furnished with pieces designed by Timothy Oulton's studio. Inside, you'll find a glass enclosed wine display, interiors curated with taste, and a bold mix of textures and contrasting colors, which brings warmth and personality to every single space. This is listed with C Property at 4.17 million US dollars. For further information, if you wish to inquire, just click the link in my description box below. But for now, let's go ahead and tour this gorgeous home together. Hello and welcome to the villa. This is the main entrance into the home. It is so stunning, filled with gorgeous landscaping, water features, these double door fridge with a really cool door handle that's been purchased from the Underwood Art Factory. It's actually a theater here in Phuket where they use junk and turn it into like imaginative art and props that they even use in their theater. So this is a nice little feature locally here from Phuket. And as we go across the home, you'll find more really intriguing art pieces, lots of history through it, so I'm really excited to step into there. But before that, on my right-hand side, past this stone wall, it is the shaded parking garage with fit for 2 cars, as well as direct access into the maid's quarters. They have their own bedroom, bathroom, so you can have a live-in staff, as well as the storage space and laundry room that connects directly into the show kitchen. So that's completely separate from the home. They have their own access without having to walk through your main doors where the guests enter from whatsoever. But for now, let's go ahead and check out the home. As we step into the villa, you're greeted by your landscape as well as your outdoor living areas with the swimming pool directly in the middle of your vision. This home is designed in a U shape, while the middle is your outdoor living spaces as well as your garden. So it has that nice flow. You've got indoor and outdoor spaces all throughout connecting to the nature. Through here, you have your bifold doors that opens you up, and you can have that free flow of natural air throughout the whole entire home, or close them off because you do have this overhang here. Even though when it is raining, you won't get splashed inside your home. Above me, you've got a gorgeous chandelier that has been caged by brass wires, and it has a very cool industrial look. Same with lots of antique pieces that we are already seeing as we enter into the home. And on the ceiling here, the whole entire lighting system is by Philip Hue. They've got over 16 million color choices that you can choose from different types of whites. Right now on the left-hand side is a warmer light, while on the right it is a purple color. So this is all connected through a smart system on your phone where you can turn this whole entire home into a whole different light, literally. Now I want to take you guys straight out onto your outdoor living spaces first. As we step out onto your outdoor living spaces, you have this large swimming pool where you can definitely do laps in early in the morning. 2 water features by the end of the swimming pool, as well as lots of seating arrangements for you to lay out in the sun, as well as an enclosed cage area with built-in cushions, as well as these lounge beds right here. So you really get to pick and choose and enjoy the outdoors. This is such a huge land plot. We've got 2,000 square meters. They have done so well with keeping the landscape in this home. You've got lots of yard space filled with natural tropical trees, from the palm trees all the way onto the back of the home. This is also such a great residential compound where they have where they keep up with all the landscaping throughout the whole entire space and have your own 24-hour security, always keeping you guys in this own little bubble. And when you're at home, you want to feel safe and completely quiet, and that's exactly what this home does. And as you can see, I look like a small little ant compared to this home. It has been fully renovated, down to gutting the ceilings and down to the wirings and the systems of the home, which I think is amazing how they've refurnished it. The outside of the home looks quite tropical since we are living in Thailand, and it goes along with the rest of the compound of this home. But once we step inside, it is a whole nother story. I'm gonna bring you guys onto the left side right here, which is the main living spaces, while the sleeping quarters are on the right side. So let's start off here. Walking into the first pavilion, this is an open air pavilion, but you still have shade with 3 ceiling fans up on top, making sure that you are comfy and cozy while being out in the hot weather of Phuket. You have your outdoor sofa furniture set up here, pool table right here. Lots of fun going on in this room. It's definitely like a family home where you like to do lots of activities and really just stay at home and have everything to your access. You've got a foosball table, outdoor dining table, as well as your own barbecue machine, literally just out in the open. It is such a nice area to hide from the sun whenever you are taking a dip in the pool. And this connects, once again, back indoors now. So these bifold doors can be completely closed off and give you your AC and cooler room in here. Now through here is your indoor dining. It is a round wooden table with a gorgeous glass chandelier up on top. It's set up beautifully and has the brown leather seats that matches really well with the wooden floors that flows throughout the whole entire interiors. And through the back here is this gorgeous and stunning customized Italian kitchen by Snidero. Not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but they're known for their sleek and customizable design, and this is one of them showcasing their artwork. It's definitely an artwork on its own, using stainless steel mix matching with different textures and different materials, like with this stone island and this floating glass to display all of your plates and glasses. And through the back here, a nice touch of color with this almost emerald green. It has a really nice matte finish to the cabinets, built-in microwave, built-in oven, cabinets for your spices, lots of displays going on here, and plays on LED lights hidden away, which really illuminates this space to a whole different level. Double sinks. You've also got the double fridges, and using the same stainless steel material as we saw by the end of the island here, that is more used as like a breakfast nook table instead of your official dining table. It is such a huge space and it looks so cool. Also the artwork in here, you have LED lights that's implemented into the painting, which I think is amazing. And through the back, as I mentioned earlier, this glass enclosed wine display using green emerald tiles throughout the whole entire space, storing, I swear, up to 100 bottles in there, and you've also got your own AC in there, as well as spotlights creating an ambience in this room. You can see it from the kitchen, as well as if you enter the home directly into the hallway, you even see into this room. So it has a nice touch to it, where it's also a decorative space, but also at the same time functional. Now on my left hand side here, as we mentioned, this is the staff quarters. It comes with its own bedroom, bathroom, laundry room, and has direct access from the garden. And this room has been turned into the first at-home office. There are two in here. This is definitely the men's room by the furniture pieces that they picked out. Lots of bold choices, which I do love, in the brown leather sofas, the brown leather armchair here, and also the side table, which is originally a mixology box where you can store all your glasses and whiskey in there. Now through the back here, gorgeous lamp up on top. Once again, the chandelier enclosed by a wired brass. And this table, I know you guys have seen it everywhere. It is the Black Hawk collection from Timothy Oulton's, and it was inspired by a military aircraft, which I think is amazing. The details on this is absolutely incredible, especially the curved edges. And through the back, this gorgeous display that almost feels like a speakeasy room, but instead they've displayed displayed alcohol, as well as just little ornaments that makes this space personalized to the person using it itself. It is such a beautiful room, wooden floors, as well as this bohemian rug that really ties in the leather seatings around the space. And you also have natural lighting right beside your side garden here. So they've turned this room, which is initially just a small little box, into something that is so inviting, and you want to stay here and work here all day long, as well as have a glass of whiskey by the end of the day. Coming back out of the office, now we walk into the indoor dining area. This is more of the formal, where you're gonna host all of your dinner parties. We've got all the bifold doors open up, so you really have access out into your outdoor living spaces, as well as the natural breeze coming within this room. A gorgeous slab of wood used as the dining table, and once again, brown leather for the seating choices, and lots of decor in here. Very cool bar cabinet here, which is basically a chandelier but turned into a cabinet, as well as leather boxes. That is also a larger version of what we saw in the office room itself. And this little corner right here, where they've added lounge chairs, as well as this Timothy Oulton's Inception mirror, where when you're looking at it, it feels like it goes on forever. It's such a cool design. And of course, a nice piano. And beside the piano itself, you also have this old style wine bottle opener, which was sourced by locally here at the Underwood Art Factory, where you can also go and enjoy a storytelling theater cabaret-like show, where they use props that has turned junk into amazing artwork that they've created this stage for. It also is like a 3-course dinner. It's a great space for you to enjoy if you are living here or if you're visiting. Definitely check out the Underwood Art Factory. It's actually called the Junkyard Theater, but the Underwood Art Factory is where they do all of the artwork and source it to locals like this, or also to 5-star resorts. Now, if you remember where we are, we're now back in the hallway leading us onto the other end of the home, so we're gonna do one by one. Down the hallway, right-hand side is actually where you can access from the parking garage. They also have steps all the way up onto the first guest bedroom, which we will get to. Storage space through here, and your powder room through here, using the same tiles as we saw in the wine display, but in a gray color instead. Now, we are back in the main entrance. so you get where we are. We're gonna start heading towards the other end of the home. Now, the room on my left here is your lounging living room space. I am in love with the mix match of colors, and this sofa itself looks so comfy, made for this home specifically. Once you press on it, like, you can see that is the comfiest bed ever. Once again, artwork implementing LED lights, the same wooden table as we saw in the dining room itself, but turned into the coffee table here, matching bohemian rug with gorgeous stitching, blue matching the sofa itself, and these two armchairs that is, to die for. It is absolutely gorgeous, and look how small I am compared to this chair right here. Now, this has currently been opened up to your outdoor space as we saw in the dining room itself. But if you do want to enclose it and turn on the AC, you can. And you're asking, where is the TV? This is more of your lounging area, playing maybe card games with your family by the end of the night. But if we want to watch TV, there's a cinema. This is the Bluebird inspired theater. It was designed by the same team that designed Timothy Oulton's flagship location of the Bluebird on King's Road in London. So this is pretty much picked up, put here in the middle of Phuket, Thailand, on an island, using the same wooden panels throughout the walls as well as the ceilings here, and even the same lounge bed as we see, this leather lounge bed as we see in the cinema, but putting a different touch by the sconces on the walls as well as that display through the back. I wonder if that's also from Junkyard Theatre. I feel like I've seen that there before, but maybe I'm incorrect. But this is insane. It is the coolest room ever. They've also implemented that secret speakeasy door that they have in London, where this literally looks like a mirror. It's been custom made specifically for this room, but when you push through, it ends up being a secret door. This is a dream to have in your own home. By the end of the hallway, we have the first guest bedroom. This is actually a kid's room, and they've used the built-ins that was recently here in the home before it was furnished. Wooden floors as well. Gorgeously set up. It's definitely a kid's room. It has its own outdoor courtyard that opens up for your balcony, and the ensuite is on my left-hand side here. Double sinks, gorgeous stone for the counters of the sink, and these white tiles that flows all throughout the entire wall. It brings in so much natural lighting into this room because we've got the window panels up on top, as well as the shower here has its own courtyard that almost feels like you're showering outdoors, but it is closed off by glass. I'm just gonna skim through this room because it is a kid's bedroom. Back into the hallway, this is your at-home gym. It is also a glass enclosed room where it has views out onto your garden space and your landscaping, which I think is gorgeous and beautiful, and the way that you can literally be in the AC while working out, but still have views out onto your garden space using all techno equipment, techno gym. You even have a Smeg mini refrigerator here for easy access instead of having to go all the way out into your kitchen. Then next room, even though this is such a long hallway that connects to each individual rooms, you're still getting met with the outdoors and the natural lighting coming through these gaps of sliding doors and windows. And by the end of this hallway is the second guest bedroom. This is the main entrance into the home. This was preserved from the previous owner, and it's preserved for a reason. It's such an intricate and traditional Thai door that you see in temples. Opens up like this, and in the Thai temples you're not allowed to touch the borders actually, so you have to step across. And this is the second kid's bedroom, kept up so beautifully. You've also got the wooden floors bringing in that warmth. This one has direct access onto the garden as well as a gorgeous view to the rest of the home and a very large ensuite. Walking through, you have this large walk-in closet with built-ins throughout the walls. You can even add more because of the space there is. Then through the doors, this is the ensuite double sinks once again, using a gorgeous marble for the countertops, wooden frames, as well as for your cabinetries. This has the windows that can be opened up onto your back garden, but you're getting that privacy from all of the trees that surround, so it doesn't feel exposed whatsoever. Then through the glass doors, you have your shower with the same white tiles. I like the thickness of it, and I also really love that they've used these lights and spotlights to illuminate specific parts without making it plain. Even though it's a white wall, it somehow looks more than that. Now, this is your primary suite. No, I'm joking. This is just the start of the primary suite. It's 2 floors. So on the bottom floor, it turns into the second at-home office. It is the study. Gorgeous office table, this antique piece right here that actually opens up. Wait, is it this way? I believe it is this way. And you can even have more antique pieces hidden away. The same Timothy Oulton's armchair that we saw in the living room itself is also here in the office, and this glass window and door that looks into your gym and as well as your interior courtyard. Now, I did say this home comes fully furnished, and that is true, but of course there's little sentimental pieces that will go with the owner. But if you're a fan of these chairs, 2 of them will most likely stay. So that's the whole point of buying the home, just for those chairs. I'm joking. Now let's go up the stairs and head into the primary suite. By the top of the stairs, before we head here, on my left-hand side is a small little kitchenette hidden away in the nook, displaying your glassware, as well as you have the Smeg mini fridge. And I love the bespoke tiles that they've used for the backsplash. This little corner right here is Gorgina. Then this is the primary suite. Once again, using such incredible interior pieces. You have this large glass window door that actually opens up, and it is being blocked by a glass balustrade, but you're not being obstructed of the view because you can literally look down onto the rest of your home. Once again, another Timothy Oulton's piece, but this time it's got crystals surrounding it that's being lit up. It's absolutely incredible. And these original pieces actually are sourced from the branch in Bangkok. They came into this home, completely designed this home themselves, and it's absolutely amazing. Super high ceilings, of course, and in the shape of the home that we saw from outside. Ceiling fan coming up on top, gorgeous lighting, warming up the wooden panels. Then through here is an amazing walk-in closet. Now, this closet has had a full redone remakeover, a gorgeous island in the middle, and this sheer glass that has been put together with a fabric in between, like a sheer fabric, so you can actually see through into all the accessories that you are displaying on this island, as well as some of the sliding doors. While the other built-in doors, you've got these panels for ventilation, and a gorgeous light piece right here where it's actually just the cove lighting, while the main centerpiece is a mirror and it reflects the light down onto the bottom. Left hand side here is a built-in vanity space with a floating mirror right beside the natural light. So it's obviously done by a woman. We know who it's done by. It's done by Mary Prakamat. We've toured one of her homes before, Punisa Villas. If you want to check that out, this definitely has her touch to it. And I'm in love with the other home as well. And you can definitely see she's put her special pizzazz throughout this whole entire home with the re-renovation. Now, following into the ensuite itself. Into the ensuite, natural lighting coming behind from the floating mirror, and that also doubles as extra storage space. And using ceramic tiles, the white creamish color on this side, while these are a gorgeous greenish teal color, also very signature to Mary, the local designer herself. Single standing bathtub right beside the windows for some natural lighting, while the shower is enclosed in this area. Even though it used to be darker, during the renovation, they actually cut out a piece and added a skylight right above the shower head itself. So it has that nice little almost outdoor feel shower. Into the last guest bedroom. This is on the top floor and right by the parking garage. This is the perfect location for when you do have guests over. They're a little bit secluded from the rest of the home, but have access to the main doors as well as to the kitchen for late night. But of course, there's also a kitchenette in here. Back into the room, a gorgeous wooden headboard, and I love how thick the piece is. It's also been like sanded down by the edges, and it just looks like a Toy Story bed for some reason. I love it, and the height as well, matching with the bench by the bottom and matching bedside table. So this literally comes with the full set. This room is quite large. It even has a larger balcony space that looks out onto the gorgeous trees that wraps around the whole entire compound. While on the left-hand side here is your built-in closet, the little kitchenette space here with a mini smeg fridge and accessible to coffee, tea, drinks in the middle of the night or right when you wake up. An antique cabinet here that is a glossy sage green color. It's a beautiful touch. Then through here is the ensuite, and into the ensuite, your bathtub right beside the window for some natural lighting. Double sinks once again. What I've noticed throughout this home is all of the bedrooms are such great in size, as well as the ensuite specifically. You're not cutting out space whatsoever when it comes to the ensuite. You have double sinks into every single room, and lots of natural lighting with the window panels also for ventilation up above the mirror, and the small little tiles that has the sage bluish green color for the back wall where the shower is. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this home tour. It has been a pleasure to give you such content with amazing artwork displayed throughout the whole entire space, and something definitely different and very eclectic, close to my personal style. If this is something that interests you and you want to learn more information, or if you wish to inquire, just click the link in my description box below. It is listed with C property at $4.17 million US. And if you have made it this far, please don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Victoria, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!